ADOT is rolling out a new driving test at all MVD offices focused on practical skills that can be used on and off the road.
Team 12's William Pitts has the details on what you need to know.
Starting today, the MVD is adding some things to the driving test, things that may seem kind of obvious. Here's what's different. You show up at the MVD, then go out and take your test. And the test starts before you even open the car door. You do have to have insurance in order to get your driver's test, but as part of the new test, you also have to be able to find it.
So that way the new driver knows where those documents are in any other case when they become an actual driver.
There's a tire check now. Too bald and you'll have to reschedule your test. Your blinkers have to work. And you have to know how to use them. You know who you are. Brake lights have to work, windshield has to be clear, and your car can't be too full of stuff.
So you're talking the emergency brakes, you're talking the tail lights, the windshield wipers, stuff like that.
If you passed all that, the driving test starts. You still have to drive safely, use your blinkers, and not speed. Another new addition to the test, do you know what the speedometer is and how to use it? Because some people were never taught, and it definitely shows.
Is it one of those things where it's so obvious you never thought to put it on the test?
Well, I think the focus beforehand is to make sure you can drive, out in the community with us, out on the roads to make sure. Well, what we're also now trying to do is to make sure that people can actually safely operate that vehicle.
Curb check, kind of like that, and you lose a point. But you don't have to parallel park, at least not unless it comes up.
It's showing that you can park, whether it's a three-point turn or the parallel, but in a real-world environment more consistent with the commute that you would be in.
The new requirement is to drive around for 15 minutes and includes parking, but they won't make you parallel between cones. It's whatever parking situation comes up on the drive.
A lot of this seems like stuff I would hope that you know if you're going to drive on the roads. I would hope you know where your blinkers are.
Some of the new drivers weren't aware of some of these features, so we figured, let's really take a look. Can we update it? Can we adjust things?
ADOT says the new test should be more consistent. In the past, some offices required tests that others didn't. None of this is really tricky. It's stuff you should know if you're going to drive, and maybe some things you should know if you've already been driving for years. William Pitts, 12 News.